Well, people of the interwebs, we're live, baby. I'm just gonna send a little notification in the Discord, letting them know I'm live. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Having a little late start, to be honest. Um, I've been putting off this stream for some reason, like basically shooting myself in the head. uh, Not sure how long I'm gonna be live today. I'm just planning on unboxing some computer parts, building a computer, and just chit chatting, bullshitting around. I don't know for a couple hours. How do I get the? How do I get? If anyone's in the chat right now, can you please type a one if you can hear me, two if you can't. Audio is gonna be really scuffed next stream. Getting a better mic, but I just want to know if you guys can hear me. One or two. English or Spanish. Upcoming? What do you mean upcoming stream? Should be live, buddy. One. One. Cool. Thank you guys. Let's get this little Discord noti up. Are you doing a completely new build? Mix of new and used parts. We will decide though. I'm gonna have you guys help me decide the parts for the build. Bunch of ones in the chat. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for your time. Dude, your server and that awesome Discord bot helped me build my first PC for an amazing budget. Room for rent? Bro, what parts did you end up buying? What did you end up getting, buddy? Sound is good. Cool. What's up, fool? What's up, Mullen? Okay, now to start. I tried connecting this other mic to my webcam, which would allow you guys to hear me when I walk off screen. But 1 second, it's time to get some packages. Beep boop. And peep this nice little poll here. We're not going to be doing any dancing. Don't get any ideas. I've been following your vids for about a year. I started building gaming PC because of you. That's what's up. Beep boop. More packages. Even more. I can't knock this poll. Stream setup is still very much scuffed, but okay, something fell. I gotta turn this cam on. I want to show you guys something that I set up. Check it. Please work. Hey, look at that. Ah! We could even go like that, buddy. Look at that. We're straight chilling. Yeah, we're coming back here though. What's up? I won the $1 PC and I love it. Unban. What's up, man? Good to see you in here. I'm happy that it made it safely to you. I have a quick question. I have a PC that I'm selling, 3060 i5 12400F. The motherboard works but was repaired. Should I buy a new board or sell it with the repair board? I know someone with good prices. What do you mean repaired? Like, was the motherboard already made? When you sent it in, it got actually repaired, or was just some bent pins and you repaired it? I mean, if it works, it works. Just double check all the USB ports, the sound, like the headphone jack, all that stuff. But like I said, if it works, it works. Don't fix what's not broken. What's the best deal you've got? Not too sure. Audio is doubled. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, I see. I'm curious if I can. We're gonna unplug it. Okay, little technical difficulties. Bear with me, guys. I do want this top cam for the unboxing board. Motherfucker. Where's my battery? Okay, we're back. Again. Twix, bruh. What's poppin', big dog? How you been? I'm chilling. Sorta. Hanging in there, you know? Hanging straight today. Now it's better. Yeah. Sorry when you turn, yeah, because I turned on this cam. There's just the onboard mic though. But I'm gonna try to, I wonder if I could mute the mic on here. I learned a lot from asking questions. Hanging out in your Discord server helps me a lot. Chips flip. Dude, I'm happy the Discord is useful. Okay, I'm trying that. Holy Y3 ads. I don't control the ads. I'm sorry. Shoot the messenger. Okay. Plugging it in. I want you guys to tell me if the audio gets scuffed up. Come on. Go in the hole. You don't like going in the hole? Okay. Thanks for tuning in to my perfectly executed live stream. Come on, buddy. What is going on? Okay, I found the hole. Gotta start. Okay. Let's check now. I mean, I'm searching the top cam. Is the audio doubled? Please don't be doubled. Please be good. I think 1 or 2 for the audio. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's grab some packages. Nah, it's good. It's good. Not echo, not doubled, all good. Let's go. Okay. We're coming here. I also want to hide that. Let's zoom in a little bit. Sounds good now. Perfect. Just add a channel to Discord where you can vouch for different parts. Cases. I'm not too sure about cases. But I do want to improve the bot as much as I can. Okay. 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. Which package should I open first? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? And they're all pretty. Obviously, this one's the lightest one. I have no clue. I have an idea of what 1 can be. 2 and 3, I'm not too sure. 3. 1, 3, 3. Probably all CPUs. Oh man, one of the last like eBay unboxings I did, dude, I had 15 CPUs, I think. I'm not even sure. Okay, I'm seeing more 3s than anything. So let's knock 3 out. Let's do it. Drop your guesses what you think this can be. I'm seeing someone saying RAM. 1 is probably M.2 SSD. Oh, I see a little order form. Just gonna take this out. I'm guessing CPUs and SSDs. Let's check it. I really need I would love to have a bigger desk. But I mean this desk works perfectly fine. We have a suspicious looking package. Tiny drugs. 5090 hollow rain. Yeah, this is the 5090. Little rubber band. Oh, okay. Everyone that was saying SSD, you are in fact correct. It is an SSD, Intel 660p, 1 terabyte. So I'm gonna check how much I paid for this thing. Let's go main cam. So you guys can't see explicit photos. Hello, Eli in chat. Hey, what's up, Danky? Don't. Okay, I think this is. No, that was a different one. Actually, no. Okay, you guys might be surprised with this price. Maybe. Is it the same one? I think it's the same one. I can't tell 100%. How can I show this without showing anything else? Okay, this is the best I can do right now on stream. 54.91. 54.91 for 1 terabyte. This was purchased on May 11th, so pretty recently too. Not a fake deal. And if anyone's curious, I found that deal through my Discord server actually. Pretty damn good. Okay, we're going with package 1 now. Someone else said this is probably an SSD as well. No shot? No, room for RAM. It is a shot. Total shot. And this package was empty. Definitely looks like another 1 terabyte. Slice her open, slice and dice, watch your fingers. Roman Hills, congrats on the new website. Hopefully it will be very successful. I had to quit selling on Jawa due to the crazy cut they take. Roman, I appreciate it, man. Site has been something I've wanted to do or set up for a long time, and it's just been a delay. Okay. I lied. This is the one that was $54.91. $54.91. Why did you position 2? Did not tell you to change positions. This one. Where's that one at, dude? Okay. That first SSD that I opened was actually 6524. So I mean, still a really good price considering the current market. You guys know as well as I do that SSDs are expensive. 1 terabyte, you're looking at 150 bucks, 180 bucks for like a basic model. Won't complain about SSDs. I think this was package 2, a little bit heavier as well. Let's check it out. Anyone else have some crazy deals they want to share in the chat? Any recent pickups? eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, anything? Or did you find some like cheap hamburger meat at a grocery store? That's a deal as well. I would love to find some cheap hamburger meat. Got some RAM. It's actually really nice foam. Look at that. Ooh, look at that cushion in the cushion. Looks like we have a Corsair kit, 2x8 GB, clocked at 3200 megahertz. Not bad. I'm gonna check my eBay purchases for the price. For the pricey. Okay, I'm just gonna show it like this. You'll see some other deals here. With the RAM, you can see it right there. 4852. Where was this found? My Discord server, yo. That bot actually works pretty well. One drawback, other people on eBay also have bots that snipe listings immediately. So you're kind of in competition with them, and then me, and anyone else in my server that gets the notifications. I got an i9 14900KF for 260 bucks. That's solid. I got a Ryzen 5 5600 for free. How'd you get it for free, other side? Other Sid? It was from a friend. W friend, dude. Paymore almost has the badder deals. Ooh. I actually buy i7 260p. I buy from Paymore a lot on eBay. They do have some solid deals. Okay. Next 3 packages. We're doing this again. 1, 2, or 3. Which one should I open first? Drop a 1, 2, or 3 in chat. I need somewhere to place these deals. I think I'm finna. Oh, probably eat this box. Set up my nice cushiony foam over there. I purchased a Ryzen 5 5600G from eBay, but I got the package. It was a Ryzen 7 5700G with bent pins. With the help of your video, I was able to fix the pins. Neuro 4546. Dude, that is an amazing W story. I bet it felt really good to fix those pins. At first, you were probably like shitting bricks. When I bought my first ever AM4 CPU used that had bent pins, I was shivering in my timbers. I'll be honest. Okay, what are we seeing in the chat here? We're seeing some 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, we're going package number 2. Oh, okay. This one's kind of a little heavy. Also from eBay. Shout out eBay. Da-dee-da, da-dee-da. What is that? A power supply. I have a problem. I want to look more at the camera so I can look into your soul, but I keep looking at this little monitor here to peep the chat. Okay, we got a white power cable and in a PVS 600 watt 80 plus gold unit. All white cables. Looks really clean. Oh, okay. I don't know why I smelt it because sometimes you have to smell parts. This one, I don't know. Smells like your grandma was in a factory all day working with the boys. Yeah, pretty solid all around. Let's check how much I paid. I want to say it was a pretty good price. Yeah, there you go. 38.05. Kind of see it a little bit. That was on April 8th. So, not a bad deal. Under 40 bucks. I buy these a lot on Amazon and they come out to I think $60 brand new. So, about $60. I'll take this any day. Any day. Any day, call me. We can go to the valley. Bada, 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 bada. I have a Ryzen GTA boy. I have a Ryzen 5 5600 GT 3060 12 gigabyte, 16 gigabytes of DDR4, 650 watt power supply. What should I upgrade next? 50 your CPU. 5600 GT, pretty sure that's only Gen 3. I would try to get like a 5600X. The 3060, it's still a pretty solid card, especially if you're playing at 1080p. And you have the option with 12 gigabytes of VRAM. You didn't mention storage, GTA boy. Are you rocking how much storage do you have? I would recommend a CPU upgrade. I'm on Social Security or something. How do you know if a PSU is bad? I just hook it up to a power supply tester, really cheap one actually. It just reads the voltage. I'll actually test it in a little bit. If you're still here, you will be able to see Leonardo. But like another way to know if a power supply is bad, if your system randomly has shut downs and whatnot. Smells like cigarettes. Yeah, Roman Hills, in a way, that power it like has a slight hint of cigarette. It's not a super heavy smell though. Okay, this is a recent deal that I just picked up actually. We have a single 32 gigabyte stick of DDR5 at 6,000 mega transfers per second with a CL rating of 38. Now, if we check good old eBay, not an insane price for this little stick of RAM here, but $217. See that right there, 49 cents. I mean, I would have liked to get it closer to $200, but it's 32 gigabytes DDR5, decent specs, and it's white with RGB. Nothing much more to say. I got 2 terabytes total storage. Other Sid is literally balling in storage right now. I got you beat though. I got 4 terabytes. Envy me, buddy. This package. Did you already bought a house? Damien, I have not bought a house. I am in a 2 bedroom apartment. I'm thinking of moving states again out of California. I'm not too sure where I want to go. But all the money that I was saving up in my flipping PCs until I buy a house series, that money is still going towards me buying a house. I haven't touched that money. I haven't wasted the money. like I did in the past when I dropped 10 grand on a different car. I've learned. Got some paper and looks like some more RAM. Whole lot of RAM, whole lot of SSDs, STDs. Do a little cut. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm gonna cut my RAM. Oh. You guys didn't hear that. Oh, hey yo, what's up, Joseph? How you doing, man? You just slinging computers on Facebook all day and have a chance to drop in? Anyone in the chat, Joseph is a goat at flipping PCs, yo. I'll be honest. He gets the work done. Building 10 computers with 7th gen Intel, all around $300. They have at the lowest 1660s. Is that a bottleneck? 7th gen Intel. Yo, chat, i7 7700 is still a 4-core, right? Or did they go 6-core then? I know the 8400 or the 8600 is a 6-core, but I'm not sure if they went 6 cores on 7th gen. Now let's check out what the RAM we got. Okay, 32 gigabyte kit, another Corsair matching kit. Although these speeds are not the best, 2400 megahertz, and they're red, so not ideal. Definitely not ideal. And I paid, okay, this though is ideal. Let's get a zoom in on that. You see that? $77.43. $77 for 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. Again, not the best timings, but it'll do. It'll do, donkey. It's a 4-core 8-thread? 4-core 8-thread? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep, Lil doing great. Got 2 I'm working on right now. Joseph, what specs are you building out today? Let's see, I saw this other question. From Roman Hills PC, this is your full-time gig or do you have a day job? Well, I actually have kind of a couple jobs, if you will. I make YouTube videos. Doesn't seem like I make YouTube videos because I really should post more, but I also have to edit those YouTube videos, and then I build and sell computers. So those are my 2 jobs. But yeah, I do work for myself. I don't go in anywhere and clock in. So I guess Roman Hills, to answer your question, this is my full-time job. I've overclocked my RAM to 3600 C18 before, and it was stable. Yeah, depending on your CPU, and it really depends on the CPU and motherboard you have, and you can really push it and just have to tweak it, get the settings all dialed in. Okay, I'm gonna step back here. Oh, my legs. More packages. Oh, buddy. What's good, Elijah? Hey, what's up, Just X Eli? How you doing, bro? This is my first time seeing your username. Happy to have you in the stream, buddy. Okay, we're doing this again. Chat, I need your guys' help. Which package do I open up? No more 1, 2, 3. It is 4, 5, or 6. 4, 5, or 6 in the chat. Which package do we open up right now? Already flipped. First, I bought Ryzen 7 5700. Who is? I feel like that's a reply, no? We watched the whole series to watch you get a house. When you get one, we better get a tour. Professional technician. Best believe that thing's getting a tour. And a while back, I actually had, I set up a donation link and I said anyone that donates towards my goal, they will get their house like written on the wall. So that is still definitely happening. I think I had over or around 50 people donate. I cut it off because I kind of felt slimy doing that. Like, oh yeah, give me money so I could buy a house. It just didn't seem right. So I cut it off. But I did not forget the people who did donate and helped out. How's it going, Elijah? Extreme Zone? Dude, it's going, man. It's been a great day today. Had some good little breakfast before stream. Some chicken sausage, eggs, avocado, sourdough toast. Okay, we're seeing 5, 6, 5, 4, 5. Big one. Okay. 5, 6, 5. All right, more fives than anything. What did I say? 4, 5. Okay, this one here. This is the one you guys want. Is 3060 12 gig better for 3D modeling than 3060 Ti? Don't take my word 100% for this, but I would say yes because it has the extra VRAM. Um, but the 3060 Ti does run faster, but I'm pretty sure the extra VRAM would help more with 3D modeling. When are we gonna bake some cookies? Oh no! Oh, little packet peanut whip flying. Say tough if you see this. Yeah, that's tough, yo. Okay, this is a cheat code to getting stored for cheap. Position 2. I did not say to do anything, you silly camera. This is the cheat code to getting stored for cheap. I want to punch in on this a little bit. There we go. Stop your wobbling. Okay. You should be able to see what this package is. An external game drive for a PS5. 2 terabytes. The listing on eBay said SSD, and it was around $60. My hope is to bust this thing open, give it a little crack, and pull out a 2 terabyte NVMe SSD. I say we just do that now. I think that's just a HDD. Should we look up the model? Look up the model. SRD. What is that? 00F1. It's Elijah, not Martha Stewart. This is what? This is baking with Elijah. Do it. Tear it open. Wouldn't it be a SATA SSD if anything? I really don't see a SATA 2.5 drive fitting in here with all the other hardware they would have to fit in here to be able to read it from USB to SATA. So I really do think, I mean, look at that. That's an NVMe, right? I had 1 second, chat. I'm looking for this toolkit that I had. Okay, I'm a little nervous. I say position 2. Stop changing. Okay, I'm not sure how I'm gonna crack this open. I have this little thing. I just throw it against a wall. Is it heavy? Joseph, no, man. It's not actually. And I think, okay, I want to say, yeah, the listing says eSATA SSD. Returns accepted through May 27th. All right, let's just. All right, we're going to take a gamble. Slide this across. Read the sticker bub. Search the model number. I did all of that. Okay. I am seeing some stuff now. It is saying it's a traditional hard drive. Here's a close up of it. All right, well, I already kind of cracked this side open. I released one of the clips. So we're just going to full send. And also just plug into a PC. Yeah, that'd be the smart thing to do. Yeah, this thing's not cracking open unless I really freaking break it right now. Yeah, check speed, plug into PC, and check crystal disk info. They're made especially to be external drives. Yeah, I know that. But with this SSD, not even SSD shortage, there's no SSD shortage. They're just hiking up the price. But with this increased price in SSDs, people have been buying external drives and straight up pulling M.2s out of them. Okay, Joseph, I'm installing Crystal Disk Info on my main PC right now. I'm gonna plug this in. Okay. Okay, plugging it in. Okay, we can all see. I'm checking Crystal Disk Info right now. Because that's my Okay, I'm gonna click on this, see what it says. Okay. Chat, help me out. The other one says SSD right there. You can see it. This one just says 5400 RPM, so I think that's an HDD. Just give me the damn thing. I'll open it. 5400 RPM HDD. Yeah, it's not even a good speed. Because the other one, it's like 72. It's HDD. Okay, well, let's go. I saved $59.80. Oh man, I really wanted that to be a 2 terabyte NVMe for 60 bones. That would have been really exciting. All right, yo, Chad. Thanks for confirming that for me and saving your boy $60. All laptop 5400 RPM. It says SATA though. I mean, yeah, I don't think it's saying SATA is any indicator. It's it's a new SSD technology where the solid state storage rotates to decrease fetch times. Oh yeah, you're right. It's probably the fastest SSD ever. Okay, we're coming back here. Can you return? I can return. I have 7 more days to return it, so I was really lucky. Next package. I'm sorry I couldn't show you guys a gamble. I really wanted to. What do we got here? What do we got here? What is happening? Prime Nick? We're unboxing some packages, buddy. Oh wow, that's just chilling straight right there. There's nothing. RTX 5060, 8 gigabyte with no protection. How much did this bad boy run me? $273.20. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. With the 5400 RPM thing, Prime Nick, anyone else in the chat that's a little lost, or if you came in late, not sure, but I just had unboxed this, which is a 2 terabyte external drive. I thought I was going to get lucky, and I thought it was going to be a 2 terabyte M.2 SSD in here for under $60. I was literally just hoping and dreaming. But it is an HDD, so I didn't break it open. No gambling today. Although if I go to a casino later to live stream, that'll be fun. I hate the ones with half the PCIe. Yeah, I know. 8-lane. I know there's some performance left on the table as well, but it's really, I don't think it's nearly as bad as like Gen 3 versus Gen 4 performance. Or there's someone selling 9060 XT 16 gigabyte for 250, but 2-hour drive. Daniel Ramirez, is it a 2-hour drive round trip or 4-hour drive round trip there and back? Why are you? I did not say to zoom in. Position 2. Swear that camera has a mind of its own. Everyone rate this deal though. I know the 5060 isn't an ideal graphics card, but for the price I paid, $273. What do you think of it? I think it's a solid 7 out of 10. Now for a not so fun package. This is just from Amazon. Okay, now this is a good deal. And if Joseph, you're still in the chat, you know exactly what this deal is and this AIO. I wasn't able to buy as many as I wanted. I think I only snagged a couple. But it has an LCD screen, 240 millimeter AIO from Gambius. It was on sale for like $50, maybe even less. I can't remember. But this is really was a really good price. I'm actually gonna double check because I don't just want to be saying random numbers. All right, gotta go back to work. Have fun, y'all, and thanks, Elijah. Hey, Extreme Zone, thanks for tuning in, man. Really appreciate the time. Really appreciate it, bro. Hope you have a great day at work. Okay, we're gonna see everything that I bought on Amazon. Dotty dum. Oh, big boobies. What? Someone bought big boobies on Amazon? Okay. So this AIO was $38.05. Just spraying water everywhere. Make me a water slide. I'm running out of room though. Just going on the floor. Okay. Next spot coach. I think this is from Newegg, based off the tape here. Oh yeah, this is just from Newegg. Little Ryzen 550 500 and a B550 motherboard. These were combo deals, around $108 after tax, which is pretty damn good. Like $108 for the CPU and the motherboard. I bought two of them. And here's a HelloFresh. 11 free meals. First box ships for free. Anyone wants this? There it is. I'll have it up for a few seconds. A few seconds. There we go. Let me know if that helps anybody out. I never use those bullcrap coupons. Talking about HelloFresh. Hello, go to the grocery store. You want HelloFresh? Oh. Okay, now I think Newegg Bundle Alert, they won't stop sending me those. I know they always have coupons, dude. Okay, we got another AIO from Gambius. This time it's a 360 millimeter AIO. This one also has a screen, but I do want to say this one isn't like customizable. I think it's just a temperature readout. Unlike that other 240 millimeter, I think that one's fully customizable. I could be wrong. I will just have to take a look when I build it. Also, I think the pump. Oh yeah, the pump is in the radiator, so you can really mount it wherever, and you don't have to worry about those bubbles or whatnot, or optimal position for your pump. And oh, I've been buying the Raid Max 650 watt power supplies for $35 off at Newegg. Yeah, that's always a good option. I have a handful of them down there in that corner, and actually more in my car. Have you tried those budget cases with screens in it? I think they only show temps, but it's still kind of cool. Daniel Ramirez, are you talking about the cases from Gambius that have the little screen in the bottom right corner? I've used the E1 Atlas before. Position 2. I did not tell you to change, buddy. What are you doing? What do you do? Pump is really loud on that. How to run it down in BIOS? Yeah, I almost always tweak the fan settings in the BIOS. I'll just set it to silent, so it's not a big deal. I saw a comment from somebody in the chat. Man, my eyes are not very good. Huh. 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 Oh, there we go. The Violent Player, dude, been watching you for a couple of years now. Crazy progress. Congrats. Thank you, Violent Player. I'm going insane. Insane in the membrane. Pretty sure this is another little boring guy here. I'm just gonna open these up quickity split. Okay, yeah. Another AIO. Nothing exciting, but he gets you wet. Has water. You know how it goes. Lean back and attack. Lean back. Oh. I'm just happy I'm able to live stream today and unbox some computer parts. Your hand gestures may be messing with your camera. Yeah, I actually had to turn one of the hand gestures off because it thought I was telling it to do something. You're probably right. Do you think RTX 3060 Ti is still good? Freya Chan? I do think the RTX 3060 Ti is still good. In fact, I know the RTX 3060 Ti is still good. Another Xeon E4. Got 3 of those bad boys. I think they had a limit of 3. I'm not too sure though. Other Sid, is 128 gigabytes of RAM overkill? I don't know. You tell me, buddy. Other Sid, what are you using 128 gigabytes of RAM for? I mean, yes, that sounds overkill just reading it. What price range PCs make sense to throw in at AIO though? 750 bucks and up, I'd say. 800 bucks and up. Brick, take out the GPU. Okay. Hoorah. Bruh, 1080 Ti is so good. You right. A little dated now, to be honest. But definitely 1080p, 1080 Ti will do the job all day. Oh my goodness, more AIOs. Okay, these ones are black. Man, they put the black ones all alone in their own box altogether. What's going on, Gandhi? What's going on with that, buddy? Okay, last Amazon package, and if you can see behind my head, we have another package. And that one's more exciting. That one's from eBay. uh, bunch of this tape is really offsetting though. Like yellow does not look good. These are just ARGB extension cables. For GPU 24 pin. They're around $4 each or something like that. Okay. Last package. This was a shorter little unboxing haul. But after this, I'm gonna be building a computer. So stay tuned if you're in the chat, if you're watching, appreciate it. If you're eating food, save me a bite. Your boy love to eat. Before we pop this open, I want to show you the full size. Almost takes up the whole screen. Drop your guesses in the chat. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think is in this box. I spent around $800 for whatever's in this box to give you a little tip. See what everyone has to say. Roman Hills PC. I pretty much only build with AIOs nowadays because they ship so much better. Is that your experience as well? Yeah, they do ship better. With air coolers, actually, I've ran into where I'll fill the case up with Instapack. That Instapack will actually push the air cooler and completely bend it. I've never had that issue with AIOs before. So I said that is a little bit better for shipping, and you don't have the downward weight of the tower cooler. Say you drop the package and all that weight just gets shifted as it drops. So AIO is definitely better for shipping and aesthetics and cooling. I mean, it really depends. Cooling potential can be the same if, especially if you have like a dual tower cooler. Those dual tower ones push some serious air. PC case, PC 5060. What's the cheapest 360 millimeter AIO you recommend? From Calo Ter. Sorry, man, I can't read your name. I never was really good in school. But any 360 millimeter AIO from Thermalright, around $50, superb. Or look for deals like these, like the Gambius ones, for around $40 when they're on sale. But any option from Thermalright will do. Has to be GPU. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of GPU guesses. Well, let's just crack it open. I know what it is. Um, you don't, obviously, unless you're here. No, no one's here. Oh man, I don't know how this is gonna be packaged based off what I'm seeing right now. Okay, this should be a dead. What was that? What is that? This should be a dead giveaway though, as to what's in here. Like all these GPUs. Yo, top cam, what happened? Alright, position 1. Not sure what happened to the top cam. Don't want to mess with it right now. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But we only have 4 GPUs. Yes, these are GPUs. But I mean, there should be another one. Okay. Get these opened up. There are motherboard combos. Anyone that guesses the CPU and RAM spec will get a cookie. Drop your thoughts in the chat. What you think I got. Show me what you got. Freaking Morty. I just want to get a flamethrower and just burn this packaging. Okay, now I'm actually curious to see what the spec of the RAM is because it wasn't stated in the listing. Ooh, okay, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Do I unbox all these right now? Ugh. I don't know why, but I hate dealing with bubble wrap and tape. My birthday is in 2 days. Can you give me something? There. There, you get 2 of them for 2 days. Oh man, it's like they just completely ripped the coolers off though. You can see or thermal paste still just stuck on it, even on this one here. Let's see what some of the guesses are. Someone's guessing 3700X, Ryzen 5 3600, B450. Anyone that said B450, you are right about the motherboard. So very good job for you. Someone guessed the RAM, 16 gigabytes. It is 16 gigabytes. Daniel Ramirez, shout out to you. Is it 32 gigabyte kits? That would be insane. This one's missing an M.2 screw, which isn't like a big deal, but I mean, something I just noticed. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot hut. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot hut. Alrighty. One more to open up. And I really want this. What happened to this camera, bro? What happened to you? There we go. Camera's back. Okay, everyone put your final guesses in the chat on what specs I got with these motherboard combos. You sing Lil Wayne? The Violent Player? I was, man. For some reason, 6 foot, 7 foot is stuck in my head right now. Haven't heard that song in like forever. Alright, let's see if anyone guessed. So Ryzen 7 3700X. No. Roman Hills 5500, B550, 16 gigabytes DDR4. No. 7600X. No. B450 3600. So it is B450, no 3600. So we have first, position 2. How much did I pay for all this now? Where's the eBay order? And this was bought a while ago. I'll be honest, this box has been sitting. Come on, where's it at? Scrolling through all. I'm not sure what's going on with the cameras. Can everyone still hear me? Okay, yeah. So I know I said $800. I paid $859.13 right there. We got 5 combos, B450 motherboard, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 at 3200 megahertz, and a Ryzen 7 3800X for the CPU on all 5 of the combos. And it's B450 DS3H from Gigabyte. Not the best board, but pretty solid. Did we just lose feed for a second? I'm not sure what happened. I mean, the camera literally just cut out. Divided by 5. Nope. Wait a second. How much did I pay for each one? $859.13 divided by 5. So $171.82 for each of these combos isn't ideal. I mean, CPU I'll value it at, say, $75, and the rest of the price, I'll just split it straight down the half for the RAM and the motherboard. Could have been cheaper, but beggars can't be choosers. I'm pretty happy with this deal. At least I don't have to source a bunch of different parts now. But I am missing one of the GPUs. We only got 4 of them. I would want to build a computer with one of these right now, but I actually want to clean them first, and that has to be done outside, so off stream. Let's move all these though. What the hell? Okay. Okay. Buddy, where do you find a Ryzen 7 3000X for $75? eBay. You just gotta hunt. Facebook Marketplace. Anywhere. Good deal, dude. No, I was close. Camera's low-key sick. Yeah, I would say that's a pretty solid deal. What was it? I had to do something. Prime Nick, we had 5 motherboard combos. 7 Ryzen 7 3800X, 16 gigabytes of RAM, about $170 a pop. How do you get multiples like that, or was it listed like that? Yeah, it was just listed like that, and I sent in an offer. He had them at $200 a pop, and I actually had to go back and forth with like 4 different offers before the seller accepted mine. And you just have to figure out the price you want to pay, break it down how I did it, 75 for the CPU, rest of the price for the RAM and motherboard, and just stick to your price. Don't overpay or you won't make money. But now I say, let's build a PC. Looking at my parts, what do I want to build with? Um, I'm trying to think of what I have. Okay, build a higher end truss. I built a 5070 PC last time on stream. I think we're gonna go a little more budget, but I am gonna need your help. So if you're listening, please help me out. Here's the CPU of choice, though. Actually, we'll give you guys 2 options. Hey, Elijah, how you doing, Tech Blacksmith? Yeah. Hey, okay. 2 options for this PC build, starting with the CPU. Let's go. Okay. Option 1 or option 2? Drop a 1 or 2 in the chat on which CPU I should go with. We have a Ryzen 5 5600X or option 2, a Ryzen 7 5700X. So Ryzen 5 5600X or 5700X. 1, 2. 1, 2. Build a higher end truss. Do your higher end builds sell better or your budget builds? I would say budget builds because not everyone shopping for a secondhand, used, refurbished computer, they don't want to spend over $1,000 on something that's secondhand. You know what I mean? And really, if you just think about consoles, their price point is around $500. That's usually what people want to pay for a computer. Sad to say, at least the budget people. Don't get me wrong, there's people that will spend 1,000, 2,000 on a computer, but in my experience, a lot of people really love the more budget and affordable computers. 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. All right, 1 or 2. Option 1 or 2. Ryzen 5 5600X, Ryzen 7 5700X. 3. There was no option there. What, buddy? 4. You guys are a bunch of little comedians. 1, 2. I'm seeing 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, I think I've seen more twos than ones. We're going with option two. Let's put this one back. Okay, RAM time. Two is the winner. Yeah, two for sure, bro. Everyone loves two. Two wives, two boobs, two steaks. Bro, who doesn't want two? Now this box of goldness, my 16 gigabyte kits of RAM. Yeah, I'm actually seeing. I had a feeling I was gonna ask 16 gigabytes or 32 for the RAM. I do have some red ones and some black ones. I do have some 32 gigabyte kits. Let's see. So yeah, I can do 32 gigabytes. All right, guys. 3 or 4. Option 3 in the chat is for 16 gigabytes of RAM. Option 4 in the chat is for 32 gigabytes of RAM. And I'm pairing it with Ryzen 7 5700X. So drop a 3 or 4 in the chat if I should go with 16 gigabytes or 32 gigabytes of gold. Literally. Literally. 16. This shit not worth 32. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning both ways. Because 32 gigabyte, I mean, that's about a max I would pair with. If I was using 32 gigabytes, I'd want it to be with the Ryzen 7 5700X. Or seeing a mixed bag. Mixed bag here. You got RAM, get him. Have fun getting me. Come and get me. Should I drop my Addy for the RAM? For the RAM leak? Got 3, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. Pair with a nice little 5060. Okay. I'm gonna pull out. That's what she said. I'm gonna pull out a 32 gigabyte kit and a 16 gigabyte kit. We will further decide as the build progresses. And I forgot. These are right here. It's technically a 32 gigabyte kit, but it's also technically two separate 16 gigabyte kits. I want to say this is 32. RGB as well. 32 gigabytes. Okay, we're gonna take out this kit. Let's not go RGB actually. Let's save that for something else. We're just gonna go basic kit here. 32 gigabytes at 3600 megahertz, so pretty solid. So that'll be that kit. Yeah, I'm with Colo Telleria. Man, I really gotta learn how to say that name. I'll go with 16, but it really depends on GPU for 32. Yeah, you're right, it does. And these will be this will be the 16 gigabyte kit. Little Chrome sticks at 3200 megahertz. Now I'm trying to think of what cases I have. I know I have a lot of full size ATX cases. Make a poll. I'm a noob. I don't know how to do a poll. Oh, here is a poll. I just figured it out. Pair it with a 5090. What motherboard are you using for this CPU? I'm going to use an A320. Nah, I'm just playing. We can choose everything. Um. Okay, I'm afraid though we only have one option for the motherboard, so there's no choosing this. But I would say it's a pretty solid option. I mean, it's not nothing crazy, but it's a B550 at least. I mean, we can I can go into MATX case because I did just get two MATX B550 motherboards. Let's see though. This is from AliExpress. CPU going down. Line up the pins. So I just like smash it into place. That's locked in. And for storage, I have a little bucket or a little box of some 1 terabyte drives. So we're going with a 1 terabyte. Give us cooler to choose. How long do these take to build? I can build a computer in about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on the part selection. If I go with an air cooler, about 30 minutes. If I go in AIO, about 45 to an hour. I did not screw in very straight. Okay. MATX is becoming the go-to nowadays. Are you thinking about doing a Ryzen 5 5500X 3D build soon? I will be honest, that is the first time I am reading that CPU name. Okay, now for the GPU choice. Um, Here's an option. I don't really have a ton of options actually. Um, Gonna go grab another GPU. Option number 2, and I believe we only have 2 options to choose from. But I'm running outside really quick to grab a case. Be right back. Be right back. No one do anything crazy in the chat. We're back. I'm back. Got the case. And actually, they have to change things up. We're gonna have to change things up. Okay. I grabbed an MATX case, so I have to swap what I just installed over to this MATX motherboard. Man, the thing is really stuck in there. Are you gonna do a PC giveaway? I definitely would want to do more in the future. I just recently did one. I'm planning another one very soon. And I also don't have a ton of money to just be giving away computers like that. Pretty clean looking board from Gigabyte. Look at that. Has a built-in I/O shield too. Pretty sweet. Will this build be in an upcoming video? No, it will not be. At least I don't think so. Most likely not. I'm planning a video though, about a computer that you can build for around $600. Not sure what's happening with that cam. Not sure what's going on at all. I don't even know what day it is. I don't even know how long I've been here. I'm being held against my will by Elijah. Okay. SSD installed. CPU back installed. Position 1. Okay, we're going MATX like I said, because I can't fit an ATX board in an MATX case. Imagine that. In your opinion, do these stick-on heat sinks work for NVMe's. I used one in my last build to cover up the ugly Kingston NVMe. I mean, they work, but it's nothing. It's not really, I don't know. Like you said, it's really just to cover up like an ugly label. Especially the ones that just stick on. Option 1 for the GPO. I'm hoping you guys choose option 2. Alright, chat, I'm gonna make a poll. I want you to help me decide which GPU to use in this build. I have a Ryzen 7 5700X and a 1TB NVMe SSD so far. Okay, let's do a poll. RTX 5060 8GB is the first option, or RX 9060 XT 8GB. Start the poll. Option or position 2. This is what the 9060 XT looks like. All white. Please go this one. That looks super clean. Or option 1. Triple fan 3060 with 8GB of VRAM as well. Nice little black and silver design. Oh, case is white. Case is white. Case is white. Is it only given an option to go with the 5060? Or is that just all I'm seeing here? 5060 now, bro? Nvidia just sells better in flips? Rerun it, please? Well, I can always just choose whatever I want. You know what I mean? Okay, we're going to let it run for a little bit. Option 1, RTX 5060. Actually, let me give you a better view of the white GPU. Man, this thing is clean, dude. I can't get this plastic peel off. But here is option 2. An all-white 9060 XT. Or option 1. I'm going to end the poll. We'll see what everyone decided. Actually, I'm going to let some people still vote. Ending at 1, 2, 3. End poll. What? Okay. I'm sorry, you guys can all shoot me. 53% of you guys can shoot me. I'm going with this. Trust me, it's going to look a lot better. And now another question. Now that we decided the GPU, kind of underwhelming. I wish I had some beefier cards right now, but this is just what I have. But for this Ryzen 7 5700X and RX 9060 XT, should I pair it with 16 gigabytes or 32 gigabytes? 16 nice silver sticks. Again, the case is white, or 32 gigabytes. I'm kind of leaning towards 16 since it's only 8 gigabyte GPU. But while you guys vote on that, let's take off these panels. Did everyone get a chance to vote? 16 or 32? Okay, always set your glass panel somewhere where it won't break. Obviously. Seeing a lot of people say 32, 16, 16, 16, 32 is overkill. Mobo is black, by the way. Thank you, Damien. I thought it was red. 16, the chroma looks sick with the white PC. Yeah, dude. Weirdest PC you built in? Prime Nick. Are you asking like weirdest case that I built in? Weirdest PC you ever built? Like spec wise? Probably an FX 8350 with a GTX 1060. Not really weird, just pretty shitty. Performance wise, you'll get more out of the PC with 32 gigabytes. I mean, yeah. But then I just have to raise the price to sell it for what it's worth. And with the GPU only being 8 gigabytes of VRAM, might be hard to push this. What are we thinking sell wise for a price to sell this up, ladies and gents? I really want this camera to just work, please. Because I want, there we go. Okay. Now for the case choice. There it is. Dark flash, something with curved glass, 3 included, ARGB infinity fans. All white. Yeah, I'm going 16 gigabytes of RAM. We're actually gonna need to polish these sticks. Talk about fingerprint magnets. Fingerprint galore. Do you have a different 16 gigabyte kit? Chat, do I go with the silver 16 gigabyte kit or something black? Because the motherboard is black, but the case is white. The AIO is going to be white. I'm going to use the power supply with the white cables. So most of it will be white. I'm thinking to probably just pair with the silver. It'll look really good. Well, make sure you line it up. Gotta do it properly. That click didn't feel it wasn't very even. The board was like sinking into the box. There we go, a little better. They're all clicked in. Now they are. It will stand out more. Silver, silver. Yeah, we're going to silver. AIO. Did I use one that I just unboxed? Now I can use this AIO, but I don't have matching fans. I think it'll be all right though. So these won't be infinity fans. But come on, dude. I think it'll still work. While we're building, let's get some guesses also. What do you think my total cost is on this build here? No air cooler? No air cooler. The case that I went with, it needs an AIO. It'll just look way better with the AIO. Prime Nick, how much you charge for AIOs? Like 10 to 50 more? I just charge however much it costs me. Well, however much your computer costs you to build, I just add like 30% margin on top of that. 20% minimum. And adjust prices from there. I'm not a fan of new AIOs because sometimes, I like stuff where you just know like what mounting hardware you need to use. Is that the right one? No. This is the right one. And I also need, I think that's everything. $750 to $800, $650. Steve. I don't really know I told you guys to guess. I don't even know the price right now. But we'll definitely find out. Okay. Da-dee-da. Mounting hardware remove. Well, one side. I'm actually planning a trip to a local Best Buy here tomorrow. I'm looking, well, for this next video I'm working on, I'm looking for a new pre-built that can be purchased for around $600. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find anything, which is kind of the whole point of the video. But kind of excited to see what I possibly find. Okay. 2-slot RAM looking sad. You almost can't even see the RAM from this angle. I remember when I was first buying my computer, I was looking everywhere, and I did check out Best Buy, and man, they had. I didn't have a whole lot of money to spend, and the cheapest option I was finding, this was in 2020, was like $1,000. And this is when pre-builts were bad. I mean, pre-builts have improved a lot, but they used to be just bad. Okay, we're gonna mount it. Which way are we mounting this? Um, yeah, I mean we can do that. It'll sit in the case like that. Prop it like that. Yeah, it's perfect. So how does this have to go on? Does that even go on there at all? Oh, I see. Then that should just this mounting hardware doesn't really seem very stable. It's locked in there though. All right, we're done with this. Man, this desk is getting quite crammed. When you're building a PC, I recommend you have a lot more space than I do. Like I have a monitor to worry about, not scratching the screen. But this desk is pretty deep, 30 inches, so plenty of space. Got that screw bag. Okay, we'll grab the screws, flip it around now. Do we need to install any standoffs? What do we got here? So we need 3. That does not feel very stable. That does not feel right at all. Okay, we got 3, 3, 2. 2, so we need 3 more. We need 2 more. This is like one of my least favorite things about building a computer. I hate installing the standoffs. Like, sometimes it just doesn't want to work. Okay, there we go. Just had to get past the initial threads. There we go. You think that's alright? Should not be sounding like that. This built-in I/O shield is actually in the way of this back fan. Ugh, this is already annoying. I'm just gonna undo these 2 screws here, and that should give me enough clearance to kind of lift it out of the way. I mean, it's lined up. I just hope I'm not pinching that fan cable at all. Oh, sorry, you just saw the top of my head. I'm in the way. Big head bozo in the way. Do you guys use a manual screwdriver or a little electric screwdriver for building PCs? I'm team electric. Well, I use both. I mean, you see this one here. Sometimes you just need a little more torque. But these electric ones are pretty nice. We'll be honest though, I got this one for free. I wouldn't pay the $80 that it cost. But yeah, for free, it's a bargain, of course. Two more screws. Who wants to come screw a hole in? A D-wall impact drill. Just fucking torquing the shit out of those screws, man. Bro, that'd be funny. I actually think I messed up this build. Um, I might have applied the wrong. Um, no, I did it. I did it right. I'm just kind of backwards, thinking if I should go. Probably install the power supply and then the AIO. So the power supply or the AIO is not in the way of the CPU power. Time to screw this fan back in. That's what I was worried about. It's a little tight fit here. But as long as I'm not pinching that fan cable and cutting the circuit, should be good. I don't build anymore. Hands hurt from arthritis and carpal tunnel. Plus, had a heart attack not long ago. I'm just 38. Kind of sucks. Man, JT Biv, that's really unfortunate, man. I mean, no other way to say it. You're right. It does suck. Why? If you don't mind me asking, ha- what's going on, buddy, with your health at 38? What's wrong? Were you in the trades? Big trade man that took a toll and gave you carpal tunnel, or what happened? Either way, I'm actually really sorry to. I'm not trying to bash on your health problems. That is really unfortunate. When I build a, if I build, I've built like 4 or 5 computers in one day before, and my hand did kind of start cramping up with the screwdriver. But I mean, that's nothing like you have. Manual because I can't afford electric one. When you pass 30, it goes down physically. Goes down physically or drastically. Always had bad health since I was middle school. Just had bad luck on health. Thanks, man. Well, hey, man. I hope. I mean, I hope your health doesn't stay declining. I guess Cameron did not want me talking. Position 2. But now, JT Bivens, I hope your health doesn't keep declining. I wish the best for you, man. Take care of yourself and just enjoy it, yo. Get out more. My favorite saying is, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That just goes for everything in your body. Like if you're not taking care of it, man, it's gonna be gone when you really need your body to hold you up. Have gym membership and go every day. Gym is good, but also like just body weight exercises. You all you have to do is just take action, just do. And that's like the biggest problem with some people. They don't do. Okay. I'm gonna plug in all the front panel cables. That seems appropriate. I need to get the bill cracking lacking. Where's the USB 3 at? USB 3 under? It is. Oh, wow. This is really annoying. This case has a USB Type C port, and for one of the times my motherboard has a USB Type C header, this damn thing doesn't have a USB Type C, like actual Type C port. It's baked into this USB 2 or USB 3 header. And where's my front panel connectors? Oh, right in front of my face, dude. Literally. Okay. Got to stand up a little bit. Got USB right there. HD audio. Bottom left corner. USB 3. Big fat plug right there. Oh man, this would have looked way better with all white connectors. This is where they definitely cut some corners on the case. We got reset, switch, power. I have a question for you. When you're wiring up your computer, do you plug in all the little power LED, the HD LED buttons, or do you just go for the power switch? In my personal builds, I actually just do the power switch because I hate the flashing LEDs from the power LED or hard drive LED. Man, it's been a pain. Come on. We did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray! Now for the power supply, going with basically the same one I just opened up. This unit is just brand new. Okay. And anyone in the chat, would you guys be interested in like some game streams? where I just play some games. I could even play like with viewers or something, like 1v1 people. And kind of funny the screws that come with that PVA power supply. And look how thick they are. Big old fat thumb screws for a power supply. But really solid option. I want to say it's tier C. Not 100% sure, but I've used it a bunch and I've never had it tell me no or argue or nothing. Good little power supply. $402. I actually have to finish this up quick, man. I should have started stream earlier today. But as I said, I don't know. I'm not sure who's in here now and who was in here before. But man, I've been like just in my head. I don't know why. I have a problem with just like overthinking shit, man. I just need to, like I said, you just need to do. Stop thinking, just do. Shut your stupid brain off, because it's not your friend most of the time. And just do. You know what you have to do. So just do it, bro. Stop being a bitch. Okay. We're wiring this up. Is this a CPU? Yeah, it's CPU power. Call that a stuff and tuck? Okay, here's how we're looking so far. Not looking too bad. It'll look a lot better with the AIO installed. HelloFresh is scamming me? Whoa, Elijah's stream? Just started doing this at 62? Steve, you're flipping PCs at 62? It's crazy. All if it's all in one cable. Elijah, are you in SoCal? Yeah, basically Southern California. Wanting to move though. Thinking Houston. Go out to Texas. Let's get down to business. Da-da-da. Da-da. Nope, that camera's gone. What the hell is going on? I really need to figure out why this camera is tweaking. I have a dummy battery in it, and it's not dying. But for some reason, I think it's overheating. But I've sworn, I've set the camera settings, in the Sony camera settings, to not turn off. But I'll have to mess with it after stream. Ugh. Mm. Yo, do you see my snippers? Comment if you drop something in the chat if you see my snippers. Oh, there they are. I found them. So, as I said, I wasn't gonna swap the fans out on this AIO. You can see I'm happy with how they look though, right here. Instead of being like open, can't find the words for it, but some fans are open right here. You can see they're all just flat, so it looks really, really clean actually. No way this AIO doesn't fit, bro. No way. Um. Okay. Let's see. So it'll go like that. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, chat. Let me ask you. So the AIO, it does fit. It's tight fit, but it fits. Do we go this way? There's the pump. That's how it'll sit. Like that. The hand's kind of in the way. You can kind of see how it will look though. Or do I wrap it the other way with the tubes on the right? Tubes on the left or tubes on the right? I'm thinking on the right, but that's just a little more work for me. Probably the right though, because this one, yeah, on the left it pushes up on that fan here. Oh, what's that noise? Oh, it's a noise of it breaking, literally. Right. Okay. Seems like people enjoy. What's that word? Seems like people. Man, you are seeing my English be freaking terrible. What is that word? Oh, it seems like people agree with me. We're going the right side, so I do have to swap. Wait. Yo, this is really cool too. This is really cool. I don't have to swap the fans around. Okay, check it. So normally the fans are coming out of one of these sides here, nothing on this side and nothing on this side. All the fans are daisy chained into one another and the cable comes out on this side. Pretty sweet, actually. That's awesome. It'll be pretty easy then to install the AIO on the right. Yeah, literally just like that. Cool. Man, that camera is pissing me off. Position 1. Sorry for tuning into this stream and it's scuffed. It's only my second stream on my channel. So in the future, it'll be a little bit better. But I don't know what keeps happening to my that top camera. It's making me blow a head gasket. So we're just gonna be chilling like this. Okay. A really fun stream would be like deal hunting on Facebook Marketplace live. But man, the area I'm in, it is not ideal for deal hunting. Hey, room for rent. The super chat, $1.99. Thank you, buddy. Saying check out the DIY PC DC100 BK and give best fan setup. I will look that case up in a jiffy. Position 2. Tubes on the right to avoid the AIO. Exhaust fan buildup. Don't mind me, I just have 12 screws to screw down. Back to Facebook Marketplace though. The last deal I picked up was in Texas, actually. Went to El Paso, Texas, and I found 16 gigabytes of DDR4. Got scammed. One of the 6 was broken. Yeah, I have not been finding any deals on Facebook recently. Let me look at that case for you, room. DIY PC DC100. I feel like I've used this case before. Oh yeah, I have used this case before. Is this the case you're talking about? Room for rent? I mean, there's nothing much you can do because you can't mount anything up top here. There's no top mounting for fans. You can put some on the bottom as intake, but you're kind of stuck with where it's at. You might be able to. You could maybe squeeze a 240 millimeter AIO on the right here, pop those 2 fans out, put the AIO behind it, and screw those 2 fans back in. But yeah, I mean, you're really limited to how they ship it. There's not much you can do. That's what I would do though, is just add 2 fans on the bottom as intake. Okay, I thought so. You can't bottom mount. I would not bottom mount an AIO. You can do it, but I would not recommend it for the longevity of the AIO and the total lifespan. Adding the sauce. Ooh, yeah. Thermal goop. And to verify with you and me, you and I, we are pulling this off right here. If it somehow gets back on the bottom, it is sorcery. Okay. Forgot to grab the screws out of here. That's funny. The screws that you need for AMD and Intel are in the Intel bag. Like I need them. I need it. Um, it's not coming. There we go. It wasn't popping through. Had to do a little pop the weasel on it. Oh, come on. We can do it. I knew you could. I knew you could. There you go. Another one. Left corner. Left pocket. 8-ball. Right there. Pop. I just built in that case. The killer deal got a lot of clicks on Facebook. It's actually a pretty solid case. I mean, build quality, subpar. It is DIY PC, you know? But the aesthetics, it's a damn good looking case. They include a fan hub for free in that case. I've built two. One's for PC build. They do include a fan hub. I would not say for free because you did pay for the case. So that price is in there somewhere. But it is nice to have that included fan hub. Okay. I'm gonna try this top-down camera one more time. There we go, we're back. I will say one thing though, there's a lot of cables coming off of this AIO pump block. Or that's not even the pump, because the pump's here. What would you call this? I don't know. The main CPU block has a crap ton of cables. Doing little finger stuff in action right now. Okay. Let's see what I have to plug in. So that's for the fans. That's not daisy chainable. That really sucks. Is this daisy chainable from the case itself? And the fans are... Where's the fan cable at? Damn, the fans are proprietary in the case. You're kidding me. They're SATA powered, but at least it has an ARGB connector. Hi, what's the use of the PC after build? A Macker. This one I'm gonna be selling on my website. Man, these cables need to be tamed. Grab a couple little ties here. Let me tie off this one. When you build a computer, do you cable manage as you go, or do you only cable manage at the very end? I find it helps me to cable manage as I go, or it'll just be a big old mess and literally my brain can't handle it. If I don't do it as I go, when I get to the end, it's just too much to look at. I don't even know where to start. So I do it as I go, help me stay organized. If your brain works better than me or than mine, you can probably just do it at the end. But unfortunately, my brain likes to go crazy. Be going crazy up in there. Little disco party in the brain. Bop, beep, bop, boop, boop, bop, bop, bop. Hit 'em with the bop. Question from Andrew. How much does it cost to start flipping PCs? I started with $100. Really depends on what deals you find. I would recommend you try to find a fully built computer and just lowball someone. Spend $300. But I started with 100, like I said, and I bought individual parts. Believe it or not, the first $100 haul of computer parts that I bought, I got freaking scammed. Yeah, everything was broken. And I drove an hour to the guy's place. Yeah, it was not a good time. Plugging up. And where's the other SATA? There's it, SATA power. Oh, fuck again. I saw Joseph, he dropped in the chat that this case, oh no, it was the AIO. Oh, this is from the AIO. That it has a button to manually, that you have to press to sync the RGB to your motherboard. It's kind of funny. I've never seen that. It literally, it's a wired power switch. It's a power button. That's funny. Oh, ho, ho, so funny. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean this fucking funny, bro? Oh, kind of bad news. I hope this motherboard has an extra USB 2 header. It does not. Okay. So I have to say goodbye to these. Oh, there's not a USB Type C port. Why did I? But I have to say goodbye to these two USB ports in order to hook the screen up because the screen is also USB powered. That's too bad. It's alright. I might as well wire the RGB before I'm here. Oh, RGB, where are you? Okay. This needs to go there. Man, I'm losing. Was there another fan? Okay, I knew there was another fan cable. I was like, where did it go? One thing I'm realizing about this board, though, is the lack of headers, man. There's only 3 fan headers. One's in the middle of the board, worst spot ever. I like it when there's a CPU and a system fan right at the top. It makes me really happy. But let's get down to business. Dude, why is that freaking Mulan song in my head right now? The hell? Okay, I gotta. It's all messed up, man. It's all messed up. Okay, there we go. Let's get this out. Plug in that. And plug in the ARGB. I'm going to reroute it here. It'll look a little cleaner. Oh, yeah. This case is making me flip it up and down. Alrighty. We did it. All the cables are installed. Jeez, why did I feel like I've been here since yesterday plugging in cables? Read the chat. How's everyone doing in chat? What time is it where you're at? It is 4:30 for me. I'm living on one meal right now. Kind of hungry. If anybody wants to bring me some In-N-Out, bro, I'd really appreciate it. Getting ready to finish this build though. Taking all the little port covers off. Okay, everyone. Shh. Oh yeah, that was not a good deal. And you're actually not going to believe the price I paid for this. About $258 open box from Micro Center a long time ago. You won't find an open box deal like this any longer. They've also raised their prices. This one was a really good price at the time. It's 2:31 a.m. for me. 7 Ray, what are you doing? 7:31 for Steve and Room for Rent. I can give you Shake Shack. I can make you shake and shack. Shaking your shack. Come shaking my shack. That was not a good peel. Alrighty. Well, with that out of the way, we only have one last thing to do. Let's actually plug the GPU in or install the GPU. 733 North Carolina. Shout out official solo star, buddy. My brain started not working. I was like, oh, what am I doing? You're building a computer. You gotta undo the screw. Jeez. I could use that D-wall impact drill right now. That screw was really in there. Oh, and unfortunately, the PCIe bracket covers are just the breakaway ones. So that's where they also cut more corners on this case. They put all the money towards the curved glass. Literally. This is nice though on that GPU. Listen to that. Listen to that click. Give you a closer view here. Yeah. Okay. Remove. And look at that. That's clean. Woo. You hear the click? I heard the click. What GPU is that? DexMex? Yeah, I kind of forgot that some people have not been here. But we have a Ryzen 7 5700X, 16 gigabytes of DDR4, 1 terabyte NVMe SSD, and the GPU is an RX 9060 XT 8 gigabyte model. I just need a plug in the case. Yeah, I need a plug in the case. Big brain on this guy. Need to plug in the GPU. Hmm. It's plugged in. What is this motherfucker? So, this is a ginormous, it's like a long case. But this is exactly why I went with an AIO. Because if we didn't have those tubes there and not a triple fan setup up top, man, this case would look so empty. What do you guys think of it? I would turn it on right now, but I mean, I can turn it on. I just don't have another monitor to get a post. And I already know the RGB is not wired up correctly. Right, we're not turning it on. Um, However, I am going to. I want to answer a question to someone that was in the stream a little earlier. I just have to clear this up. They were asking, how do you price your PCs? I will show you. And everyone, now that you've seen the computer, drop how much you think it cost me to build it, and I will show you my full price right now. That's a white privilege PC. Okay, let's see if I can do this now. Okay. Sorry for the flashbang, but here we are at. I use Google Sheets, it's completely free. This is how I format it. Right here, completely blank. Type what your main parts are, CPU and GPU right there, fill it all in. Then I have another sheet here with all my parts. So for the 5700X, we had it here. Just copy it. I probably need to copy 13830, and I use blue to color code. Blue means it's in a build planned, so it's not in my inventory. I type the price here, 10830, 13830. Is that a 5700? Yeah, 5700X. Then GPU, I don't think I added it here. I did not. But we have an RX 9060 XT, 8 gigabyte. I'll have to pull the price from my Micro Center purchases. But I know it was like $258. I can't get an exact price right now. Mobo, that was also just pulled right now, and it's a gigabyte or unboxed right now. E550 Gaming X6, Gaming X Wi-Fi 6. And for that, as I said, it was bought in a Newegg bundle here. So I'll go into Newegg, order history. $187.03. Damn, those are cheaper than I thought, actually. Dang, so those Ryzen 5 combos with the B550 motherboard were actually $93.51 each. Divided by 2, that makes the motherboard $46.75 for one of those bundles. So type that there. RAM, Just find whatever memory you have here. We went with that silver kit. It's actually here. I planned to build with it actually yesterday, but I took it out, so that's why it's blue right now. Just remember the price. Boom bop right there, 53.31, and it all adds up right there. Storage, I had used one of these. I have 10 of them. I actually have 20 of them right now. I need to add 10 more in my inventory. But have 10 of them. I've used one using another, so I'll update that -2. 61.53. Power supply was this one right here. I had one left. I bought 5 of them, but one left out of the 5. So I'll just delete it because it's gone now. 59.80. Case. I don't think I have the case in here. No, it's right here. Dark Flash DPW90M. I think, right? Yeah. I don't know why it's saying -1. I've never used one, but I'll leave it there because now I'm using it. 53.39. The Gambius AIO. I haven't added that into my inventory. I have to check that through my Amazon purchases. It was a Xion E4. It was a Gambia's 360 millimeter AIO Xion M4 white. It was E4. Now I'm freaking all over the place. And that was, oh my gosh, that 360 millimeter was 38.05. There you go. That's how I tallied up. That's how I priced my builds. And then I'll, like I said, I'll just add 30% like right there. And we can actually do that. We'll do sum. And then we'll type this. And then all I do is times 30%. Not sure if that's super accurate. That gives you an estimated profit if you sell it at a 30% margin. So 214 bucks. Total price is $713. What would you pay for that level of build? Ryzen 7 5700X, 16 gigabytes of DDR4, RX 9060 XT with 1 terabyte of NVMe storage. Also 600 watt power supply, 360 millimeter AIO, and RGB. What would you pay for it, and what do you think is a fair price that I should sell it for? As I said, this one will be on my website at elijahslab.shop. Visit there if you haven't yet. Visit there if you want a PC, if you just want to support me. But yeah, I kind of want to have you guys help me out with this price here. I'm thinking around $900. I do free shipping as well. And I want to show you this one, but holy fuck. Can I show you this? Well, I don't want to show you too much, but the last computer that I shipped, dude, $90 for the shipping label. And it only went to Florida. I said 780. 1K, 1K. 1K free ship. That'd be pretty good. So if I sold it at 1,000, subtract 713 for my cost, that's 287 profit. Shipping would probably be at least $87. So we'll just subtract 87 there. That's a 200 margin. That's above it's not the exact 30%, but it is above 20%. Damn, so you're not shipping to Florida no more? No, I'm shipping everywhere in the US. But that one was just insane to me. I've sold 3 computers on my website so far. The first one I shipped to Washington. And that only cost me I think $67 with full shipping insurance and everything. Another one I shipped to, couldn't tell you where. That one was only $60 as well. And then to Florida, I just got whacked by a crocodile or something, and they taxed on a $90 bill. Who do you use for shipping? I just go through my Shopify store. They say they have discounted rates. I've also used Pirate Ship in the past before. They have discounted rates as well. I compared the prices from Shopify and Pirate Ship, and for some reason it was still $90 to go to Florida. I don't know if it's a Florida thing or it's a US oil price thing with gas and everything, you know? Chili YouTube. How much money did you start flipping PCs with? $100. Um, bought a bundle deal was actually a Xeon combo with some RAM that turned out to be ECC RAM, server grade, which did not work with the board. The pins were all bent, didn't even have the latching mechanism to lock the CPU in place. And then after that, I actually want to say I was obviously working at the time, so I had money coming in. So I just bought more parts, but I started with $100. And I sold all those parts on eBay actually just as broken for parts. Oh my gosh, big fan. You got me back into selling PCs. How have you been? Saved HL. What's up, man? I've been alright, just chilling, building PCs, deal hunting, you know, cooking food. When you start flipping PCs, my first. Oh, actually, I want to show you guys this too. I'm gonna show you this. So this I started in 2020, but I didn't start tracking it on Google Sheets until 2021. But man, look at so this is June 2021. This is like peak COVID right here. Look at look at this. i5 10400F 1660 Super. Dude, I sold that thing for $1,000. Made $500 in profit. Like COVID time was peak, man. And look, like they're all, I mean, a 1070 build for $850, $350 in profit. This other one, a 1650 build for 750, $505 in profit. COVID was peak, yo. Uh, this is kind of slimy right here. An i7, first gen i7 with a 1060, $422 in profit. That's insane. Share some of your crazy profits, any sales that you've done. I have about 400 deals lined up right now. I'm not kidding you, by the way. Adidas. What deals do you have lined up? Do other sites that sell PCs also have to pay that shipping fee when they offer free shipping? Yeah, I mean, someone has to pay the shipping. That's 30% surcharge, not margin. 30% margin is total cost divided by 0.7. Yo, chat Z, right? I'm going to do that math real quick and see what it pops up. 0.7, that sounds like tax almost. Huh. Holy shit, that's so scam. Nah. That was just, dude, COVID time was crazy. When is the next COVID dropping? Uh, and for those watching, profit doesn't mean he's ripping you off. You're simply paying fair market value. So say it louder for the folks in the back. Literally. How much do you 5070 PCs sold for? I just sold one. Um, position 2 did not tell you to switch. I just sold a 5070 build actually to answer 142 guest. It was a 5070 with a Ryzen 7 7900X, 32 gigabytes of DDR5, and I sold that for $1,750. $1,750 on an online marketplace. No free name drops here. When do you expect RAM prices to go down? What's down to you? I mean, I don't think RAM prices will ever go back to what we are used to paying. Main reason for that, at least what I think so, all the companies, everyone that was selling RAM, they all seen how much more they can sell their RAM for. And once they get a taste of that greed, taste of more money coming in, there is no way they're going back to normal prices ever. Because to them, it's just losing money and leaving money on the table. So I don't think we'll ever go back to what we were. Them going down. I mean, a 16 gigabyte kit of DDR4 right now is what, $100? I could see them getting down to maybe $70, if that, by the end of the year. If that, you know? Can you flip Office PCs by throwing a GPU and putting it in a new case? Yes and no. Yes, you can. Um, Depending on the Office case, though, it's you're going to run into a ton of proprietary connections, and most of the time you won't even be able to use the motherboard out of the Office PC. You'll just have to buy an actual motherboard that's compatible. So it kind of cuts into cost. Doesn't make much sense. If you're flipping Office PCs, I recommend just flipping the Office PC as it is, throwing a GPU in there, and you can sell it as a gaming PC, but obviously can't mark it up a whole ton because it'll look like Dookie. Like back to what they were like 6 months ago. Whatever the market will bear. Yeah. I don't, yeah. JC to God. Are you navigating through the RAM storage crisis today? Did it ever slow business down for you personally? The only thing that slowed business down for me was myself. Like, all these parts here, I could be building computers, but I'd just be sitting here sometimes. Has it made it harder to find parts and deals? Yes. Has it made it harder to sell? No. I haven't noticed anything. But hey, I appreciate everybody that tuned in today. Everyone drop a hi in the chat. Let me say a final hi to you. I have to take off. Oh no, we got thermal paste on my desk. Um, Not the thermal paste on the desk. Oh no, I'm about to have thermal paste all over me. Jesus, old. Can I get it off the desk? Oh shit! Oh my goodness! I just made a fucking mess. Yeah, I was gonna go high. Flipping should be quick. No, don't go yet. No. Greetings from San Antonio, Texas. Hope everything is going well. Hey, Patrick. Thank you for tuning in, man. Shout out to Texas. Planning planning a move there, maybe, to good old Texas. All right, chat, people on the interweb. This has been Elijah. You know, that's my name. Be going crazy. I have to go, though. I have some other activities going on tonight. It is 4:57 p.m. Thank you all for tuning in on, what is the date today? May 20th. Really appreciate it. Big thank you to all you for giving me your time. Tune in for my next stream. Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for another video. What have you. Boom, bat, boom. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Yeah. I'll catch you next time. Peace.